Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today's reading is about July, August and September. What to expect in your life, what are the changes coming through, what are the breakthroughs. We have Mercury retrograde all of July, and then we have Saturn retrograde for the next 5 months starting 26th of July. And Mercury is currently retrograde in Cancer, where Jupiter is, and Jupiter is exalted in Cancer. There is a lot that is happening across these months, especially for July, August and September. You'll see major shifts happening in your life, and today's reading is focused on that. Okay, so you can choose the piles whichever you feel the most connected to based on your intuition. This is pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. You can also choose based on the symbols provided. This is an angel wing, and this is a citrine pendant, beautiful. This is the rose quartz ring. I really like it. I just love how it looks. I'll show you when I wear it during a reading. All right. Oops. Okay. Let's see. Yes. You can also choose based on your date of birth. Okay. So I'm going to call out your date of birth and tell you which pile is meant for you. But I always suggest use your intuition. If your intuition is not resonating at this point, only then choose based on your date of birth. Okay. So if your date of birth is 5, 8, 13, 16, 20th, 28th and 30th, then you have pile number 1. If your date of birth is 1, 4, 7, 11, 12, 17, 19, 29 or 31st, then pile number 2. And for the rest of you, you have pile number 3. Date of birth is 2nd, 3rd, 6, 9, 10, 14, 15, 21st, 22nd, 25, 26, 23rd. Then this is pile number 3 for you. Okay. So quickly make a choice and I will see you in the reading. Oh, I also thought maybe I can help you with some initials just in case nothing is working, no intuition, and you don't want to go with your date of birth. I'm going to throw some initials here. Oh, I got love card. Okay, nice. And we got some initials here, and love in this one also. Okay, let's see. Your initials could be T, S, E, D, A, O, N, E. So that could be pile number 1 for you. For pile number 2, your initials could be B, A, T, Z, O. Also got the heart. Interesting. Pile number 3, initials D, L, P, Q. If your name starts with Q, if your initial is Q, I want to know what your name is. So definitely tell me in the comments. It's probably very rare. And so same as for Z. I have heard of names, but it's usually like very nice, different, unique names. Okay, so in fact, for all of you whose initials are here, why don't you just comment your name, and that will be very nice to see if it resonates. And if your date of birth as well as your initials as well as your intuition is coinciding with something amazing, if you feel that you're connecting with more than one pile, you're free to kind of go ahead and check both of those readings. Sometimes the messages you find here, like in one of the piles, could be for you, plus something more is also for you. Okay, so definitely go ahead and check. Timestamps in the description below. I've mentioned for everything. And now let's get into your reading. All right, pile number 1, welcome to your reading. We have this beautiful angel message for you. We'll see it at the very end, actually after the Astro dice, and I'll also tell you what this angel wing means. Then we'll pull out some Astro deck cards as well, but let's start with this first. Let's see what do we have in your energy. We have got Taurus. Okay, this is Taurus energy. We've got 12th house. Interesting. And we have got this Uranus energy. Let me just check. I hope, because sometimes in different dices the symbols are different. Yes, this is Uranus energy. Okay. Interesting. A lot of things happening in your life that I can straight away see. Your Taurus and the 12th house. 12th house is in your Kundali, it represents isolation. It used to represent isolation, still does, but earlier isolation would mean, being sent to a prison in some foreign land, right? Being away from family. But today, being away in a foreign land is something that people really enjoy and appreciate, and they look forward to. So 12th house represents foreign land. It represents gains from foreign land, being in foreign land, connections in foreign land. It also represents MNC. So if you're looking for some job or some work in regards to foreign lands, even MNCs are considered. We check from the 12th house. That's also something we can see with the Taurus energy. Taurus is ruled by Venus, and Taurus is a fixed sign. It's not easy to move. It's a bull. It's represented by a bull who's very high-headed, who's very clear, and who just cannot be budged from the goal. So I'm getting in your case, there is either something to do with foreign land, or you are looking for something like you have a target or a goal in mind that you're aiming for, and you're very direct towards it. You're going forward towards it, and you want to kind of pursue that aggressively. Taurus, like I said, is Venus, so it could be in regards to love or luxuries. Again, comfort. 12th house represents, it actually represents everything else but comfort. So it is giving me that whatever your journey is, whatever it is that you're trying to pursue right now, it could be not as comfortable as you would like, but you have a breakthrough coming into your life. With the Uranus here, you have a sudden breakthrough happening in your life. And when I say sudden, it is sudden. So across the next 3 months, you have to expect something happening suddenly into your life, and that would be a breakthrough, because all of this is breakthrough. On the top of my mind, you could be a Taurus. You could have Taurus in your 12th house placement. So you could be a Gemini ascendant as well. You could have your Venus in Taurus. Your 12th house could be relevant, depends on what it is that you desire. I just heard a bell. There's somebody at the door. So I quite literally feel that you have something coming in when you don't expect. Like, I'm not expecting anyone at the door. I'll go and check now. But that's what I am trying to tell you, that you can expect something coming your way. Like, something's coming your way. Something is about to knock your door. It could be some person. It could be something in regards to whatever it is that you're aiming towards. And we'll see more in this. So I'm going to say out loud for you as well, be wary of any distractions. There is some opportunity coming your way, but don't be distracted, or don't just pick up the first opportunity that comes your way. Like, take your time with it. That's what I am getting. Let's see what is more coming in your... I wanted 2, but I got 3. Let's see what's there in your Astro. Uranus. So Uranus twice, guys. Okay, that's important for you. We've got Jupiter with Neptune conjunction, and we got Saturn. 2 things. So first of all, during the introduction, I mentioned that we have Saturn going retrograde for 5 months, from 26th of July until I think December. And then we have Jupiter in Cancer exalted for the next 1 year, which is a very good placement for Jupiter. And we've got the Mercury retrograde all through July. Saturn being here and Uranus coming here twice is definitely a clear sign that your life is about to change. And with Jupiter here, with Neptune, Jupiter and Neptune together are giving me that your life is going to change for the better, and you're already getting intuitions, visions or dreams in regards to that. If not, you will start getting that, because 7 and 8, July and August being very relevant for you. And Uranus means like a shift, a sudden shift, a breakthrough with something positive. So there's nothing to be worried about, but breakthroughs are not comfortable, right? Like all of a sudden a shake-up. It's not really comfortable, but at the end of the day, a little bit of shake-up helps us move in a certain direction. We need that to kind of move forward in our life, okay? And that is what I am getting. A breakthrough is definitely coming into your life. Jupiter and Neptune, dreams, like your divine, your angels, they're trying to get in touch with you via dreams and visions. So start paying attention. Focus on your dreams and your visions or intuition, okay? Definitely start focusing on what, and also any signs. If you see any angel numbers, 777, 444, if you see these angel numbers also, it's just validation that you're being guided, you're being supported, okay? That is something that I am getting right now based on the planets. Like this is the theme for you in your life right now. And with Saturn, Saturn retrograde is 5 months. And when Saturn is retrograde, it is telling you to focus, introspect, like figure out where you can be better in life, okay? And again, 12th house in a native Kundli is Pisces. And currently Saturn is in Pisces, by the way, wherever it is in your Kundli, but wherever Pisces is in your Kundli is where Saturn is right now. But Saturn is currently transiting the Pisces sign. And with Uranus here, Uranus in 12th house, again a breakthrough, something to do with foreign lands, something unconventional, something you least expected. You could be moving, you could be shifting, or it's more like a completion of a cycle, because then Saturn will move back into Aries, okay? That's the first house. So something is completing for you, something major is shifting for you, and most of you would already understand when I say this that this is happening. And for others who haven't been able to, you will get to know that as well. I got 2 cards, okay? 6 of Pentacles, and I got 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 10 of Swords. Perfect. There is a completion of a cycle. 10 of Swords quite literally means a cycle is being completed, a rebirth, transformation. It could be a karmic cycle in regards to Saturn being completed within these 5 months. It doesn't mean that you have just completed. Again, it's not necessarily a karmically painful cycle. All it means is that you have completed a chapter and now you're going to be entering into a new chapter. So you're in the transition phase. For the next 3 months, that's what is happening. You're completing a cycle and entering into a new cycle. So Jupiter, Neptune here with the 6 of Pentacles, you're getting some rewards and blessings are coming your way, okay? Rewards and blessings. Like if you feel that, you know, I'm never chosen in life and people are not really, like if an opportunity is coming, it won't come my way and somebody else will take that opportunity, or things are tough for me, I'm getting some rewards, some pending rewards. Some pending rewards are coming to you, okay? I'm surprisingly feeling very slow when I'm communicating. Like I'm not as slow in terms of my speech. But I am getting that this is also a sign for you to understand that Saturn is a slow planet, might make things feel slow. Like you may feel that, okay, you know what, I have to try really, really hard for something. And yes, with Saturn you have to. However, rewards are being planned for you. Like their rewards are like they are waiting for you to reach their kind of a situation. Like rewards are coming your way. That's what I'm getting. Like you are going to be rewarded for whatever it is that you have been waiting for. A reward cycle, a blessing cycle. It could be something very, very good for you. Okay, let's see. We've got the Empress in reverse. Okay, perfect. Now I understand what is happening in your life a little bit more. You have been working on yourself. You've been working on things in your lives. And I can hear some construction sounds. It's like you have been building yourself brick by brick. Okay, that's what I am getting. You've been building yourself brick by brick, and right now in your life, you're not getting or haven't received the rewards in regards to the same. And this is the moment that you will start getting. I'm getting 6 months. So July, August, September could be like a breakthrough. And then you will be realizing that, oh my God, my life has shifted and I've got some rewards coming my way and there's a lot happening for me. What is it that is coming for me? Again, the High Priestess in reverse. There's a little bit of work still needed for you to be done. Like, you're already working on yourself, which is amazing. But there is still some work pending. And I am getting that work pending is for you to believe that you will actually get the rewards. There's a little bit of stagnation, or I'm going to say, when I say stagnation, I don't sense it outside of you, I sense inside of you. So you could also be someone who's suffering with stiffness. I don't know, stiffness across your neck, your body, your lower body. That's possible. Or you not able to make decisions. So some indecisiveness is also something I am sensing. Because right now you're not able to listen to your intuition, you're not able to receive the rewards because that cycle hasn't opened up, but it is opening up. July, August, September, important time frame for you. In fact, the next 6 months, very important for you. But because we are doing this reading for the next 3 months, I am getting that you will get a breakthrough within this timeline. You will sense the shifts because it'll be sudden. You will sense the shifts, things will start aligning for you. Expect the unexpected is what I am getting for you. Like, expect the unexpected. Okay, I want to check what this is. And this also is a little bit of luck, money kind of energy, emerald. Okay, and this is also Mercury. So luck, money, and Mercury. Emerald is the color of Mercury, or the stone for Mercury. Okay, and Mercury is what? Communication, business, strategy, like strategic initiatives. So I have emotions and I want to express them. That's Moon. But if I have emotions and I want to articulate and present them, that's Mercury. That is why people who have a good Mercury are very good marketers as well, or they're very good with communication and presentation. Wow, just look at that transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. Okay, very, very nice. So we can understand that your theme is transformation, a breakthrough, a shift. That's coming your way. Now, this also applies to your love life, but also if you don't feel connected to your love life, that this reading is about your career, then that means for you specifically. Your connection with your own self is about to deepen. And what that means is, when you have that breakthrough, you're going to take your time to understand yourself, analyze who you are, understand who you are, and then operate, because this cycle is completing. You're changing. 12 here is the last house in a Kundali. Saturn here being in Pisces, which is 12th, is showing completion. 10 of Swords, completion. Uranus, sudden change. Things are aligning for you and they are going to be sudden, and that's happening for you. Okay, and when I say sudden, I don't want you to get scared. Okay, it's not like something to be very scared about. It just means, like, sudden basically just means that a breakthrough, when you don't expect. That's why I said expect the unexpected. Okay, let's have some charms and some letters and try to make what we have. Many of you can make a lot more than I can. Okay, so go for it. These are also initials. I can see mine. But let's see. Let's try to make words first. And whatever is left could be your initials. Okay. For some reason, I'm getting the word as torch. I don't know if we can make it. Torch is the light, like a shift coming, light. And you being able to see the light. But you know what? Why do you need a torch? Because there is some darkness. That means you are imagining yourself passing through a tunnel and it's dark. And you have a torch, which means you have the light, you have the direction. You just have to trust yourself that you can sail through that. And right now in your life, you are in that tunnel, and the next 3 months are going to give you that torch to just navigate and come to the other side. And the other side, you've got Jupiter, Neptune, and rewards and gifts. Six of Pentacles is gifts. The universe wants to gift you things, okay? And that is what it is. And torch becomes like the most meaningful, important word. I also get fate here. This is fated. This transformation, it's like divine timing. It is meant for you, and it is fated, okay? Fated, I can actually make fated, okay? This is fate. This is fate. This is divine timeline for you, that things are actually supposed to happen the way they are happening. It's, you're in a good space, and you're being supported, and you're being guided, okay? And yeah, so you can actually go ahead and make more words, but I think these two are like the very clear messages that we have, torch and fated. And yeah, I think this is an amazing reading. If you like this reading, then definitely like, share, and comment. And I would appreciate if you comment back 3 months down the line if there is a shift happening, or what this is about. You can definitely comment like what it is about, what is the breakthrough that you are in right now. And I'm definitely getting something to do with 12th house. Now 12th house is also spirituality. You could be getting very drawn towards spirituality. Spirituality, foreign land, very important. Isolation is also seen by the 12th house. But again, when I say isolation, it means that not in a negative manner. Sometimes your friends, your circle, peers, people around you, even family, are not able to help you or be there for you, or are able to understand you, because it's divine intervention, okay? Like God is doing it for you, okay? And that's what 12th house also represents. So this is definitely a very interesting, but a very transformative time for you. And I wish you all the very best on this beautiful journey, and may you all succeed and you find what you're looking for. Thank you so much for joining me. If you already follow me on Instagram, thank you so much for being a part of my family. I really appreciate it. And I would love if you can subscribe to my channel, and I am going to try to post a lot more often here so that we can have a lot more detailed readings. And thank you so much for joining in. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. You chose this amazing citrine pendant. I love to wear it, and this falls directly on your heart chakra. So I sometimes alternate with this citrine pendant and sometimes with the rose quartz pendant, depending on how I feel and what energy I want. If I want something like some luck on my side, some ambition, some drive, some good money, or like I want to be lucky in some career or something, I choose this citrine pendant, because it activates your luck and it gives the Jupiter blessing. Jupiter right now is in Cancer, which makes it even more powerful. And it also helps Jupiter in Cancer. So Cancer is the sign of emotions, and in a native Kundli, in the Kalpurush Kundli, it represents the 4th house of comfort, home, mother, family. So which means Jupiter being here activates that side of life as well. So if you're looking for stability in your home, in your life, that this pendant can help you with that. And when I'm feeling a little emotional, and yeah, sometimes, because I'm also human, guys. So then I really like the rose quartz. It helps me calm down, and it makes me feel very good. All right, so this is the citrine pendant, and this is your card. We'll check this at the very end. We'll start with your astro dice, and let's see what is going on in your energy. We've got Venus. Very nice. We've got, this is 9th, right? This is not, every time I get confused. Yeah, this is 9th house. Okay, nice. And we've got Leo. We have got Venus in the 9th house of Leo. So let's understand what the 9th house is. The 9th house is your house of luck in your Kundali, okay? This is for luck. This is for long distance travel. this is also for spirituality or your belief system. Luck, okay, your luck. It's also dharma. What is your dharma? The dharma of the river is to flow, है ना? So it's the same manner. Dharma is not religion. Dharma is what your purpose in life is, and a lot of us don't even know what our purpose is. After I got into this field, I realized this is my purpose in life, to be able to share whatever gifts God has given me and to be able to help people through it. So this is the 9th house. Top of my mind, I'm going to say you could be a Sagittarius. You could have a placement of Venus in your 9th house, which is also very good. You could be a Venus related sign, so you could be a Taurus, you could be a Libra, or you could be a Leo. It's not necessary that you are, but it can be, because we have got such cards. Somehow I'm getting that right now life is asking you to take charge. It could be of your love life, because Venus represents love life, also luxuries, but for some reason I'm getting this is more of an emotion driven energy. But even if it is in terms of your work life, I'm going to say that Venus would represent luxuries. You need to start taking initiatives. You need to start taking your life in your own hands, you need to take charge. That's what I'm getting. And you have what it takes. So I'm getting with the 9th house, it's like you're meant to lead. You're meant to lead others. So if you feel that you have some qualities within yourself that can help people through something, that you can actually guide or lead, you should do it, okay? It could also be some leadership role. It could be just something that you do, or to take charge in your life. You have to be the leader, the person who takes initiatives. Right now you have to make your own luck, and you can make your own luck. And that luck could be for love, for luxuries, because Venus is right here. For some of you, I'm getting some fame as well, fame recognition possible with your own efforts. It's like if you put the efforts and you try to show yourself, don't hide yourself, because the sun shines, okay? You have to shine and not dim your light. And if you do that, I'm getting luck will support you. And I am getting that it could be in regards to love, luxuries, across area of life. Very, very interesting message. I also want to see this. I was thinking maybe I'll check it at the end, but I want to see what is the theme. A message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Wow. It's welling me up. My eyes are getting welled up. So, like, it could be from a specific person, but it could also mean that this message is from the universe. Like, I read this message and the first thing I thought was like, the universe is saying this to me. Like, my angels, my guides, मेरा भगवान मुझसे बात कर रहा है, okay? So I felt like that. And for people who can correlate this to a person, if you haven't been in talking terms and you're waiting for something, this is such a strong validation. And if you've been feeling lonely in your life, this is again something that the universe wants you to know, that you're not alone. You're not alone. You are being supported, you're being guided, and you're being seen. And this is such a beautiful energy right now. This is such a beautiful energy. Let's see what we have in your Astro deck. What's going on? Got one. Let's see. Two. Okay. Neptune and Pluto. Okay. And we got 5-5, by the way. Could be an angel number that you've been seeing, 555. It could be your own date of birth, or this number 5 could be important for you. 5 is also Leo, yeah, it's Leo. And we've got Venus. Okay, straight away theme of this is Venus. I remember that we had a heart also, a heart charm fell on it when we were looking at the initials. So definitely it's kind of moving towards love in Venus. Venus, like I said, doesn't just represent love, it also represents luxuries of life, it represents beauty, and it represents the feminine, the flow of things, you know. जो भी चीज़ें हमें कलयुग में चाहिए वो क्या है, वो वीनस है. and all of that is being aligned for you. This is a little different from pile 1. Pile 1 showed me transformation and that things will happen for them. There is a breakthrough that is coming in the next 3 months. For you, I'm getting that things are already aligning within these 3 months. And it's aligning for the better. With Mercury being retrograde all through July, if you have been waiting for someone, there is a very high possibility that person reaches out, that person comes back to you. Now with Neptune and Pluto here, conjunct. Neptune is your dreams, your visions, like you're being guided. And sometimes I'm also getting in your case, it's like telepathy. You can sense this person's energy as well. Okay. Pluto here is change. Pluto is transformation. Pluto is also Scorpio. So you could be a Scorpio energy or you could be dealing with Scorpio. But it's kind of change. So Neptune Pluto here is saying that you are going through a change. It could be again in regards to Venus, love, beauty, luxuries. That change is being communicated to you through dreams, visions, signs, and like I said, angel numbers could be relevant. 999 could also be very relevant for you. You are getting some signs, some messages. Something is happening in your life and it is happening for good. Like I am getting positive light, and look at the colors also. Okay, it's also like a drop but a spade. Again, like leadership. Maybe take initiative. If you've been waiting for someone to come back to you, I'm just going to say it, you could take that initiative. You could reach out to them, or you could take this connection towards the end goal. That's possible. Or whatever this situation is, even if it is in regards to your career, take this situation to the end goal. Okay, like take it to the end goal. This card just wanted to come out. Okay, this is 10 of Swords. I think this came out in the previous reading also, so I'm going to shuffle once again because sometimes the same cards can come. Let's just see one more time. What's happening for group 2? Okay, we got 4. Okay, let's see. We got Queen of Cups, 2 of Wands, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of Cups. I'm going to place this one here and this here, and we'll see what these two are also. Okay. 6 of Cups, reunion card. Somebody is coming back into your life. Someone you already know, past flames, something from the past coming back into your life. Okay. It will feel different. It will feel nice. This also means that something from the past may come back because it's familiar to you. You may want to jump on that ship and just kind of go back to that person or that situation. So the card here is saying 2 of Wands, take your time, weigh your choices, your options. Don't rush into something. I'm also getting 6 of Swords. It's kind of like you decided to move forward, or you decided, or whether this person or this particular situation hasn't been smooth. There has been some decision on moving forward, moving away, but this is now coming back into your life, and for some reason I'm getting because your emotions are now better, or you have worked on yourself. There is a difference in your energy. It's not the same. It's like you're a different person. And I am getting that because of that different person or a version of you that has now come, take your time. Don't rush into it. Even though it may feel very enticing and this is what you want, just take your time with it, What is the rush? That is what I'm getting. Just don't rush into it. But yeah, reconciliation, somebody from the past, something from the past coming back into your life is what we are getting here. Venus energy is very, very loud. We've got Venus, love, heart. Okay, 5 of Swords. Okay, probably there were some ego clashes, okay, or this person, some ego clash, some conflict was there, and for some reason I am getting that this person kept their ego above you, or there has been a lot of ego conflict. Okay, so what is it that we have to, let's see what's coming. Okay, nice. Okay, very nice. King of Cups, this is your counterpart. Okay, this is your, because we got the Queen of Cups, we got the King of Cups. This is your divine counterpart. This person has also matured. It's kind of giving me this connection has been deep, and you have both matured as individuals, and there has been some time of healing. Temperance is healing. If you see these two cards, it's like the two cups, it's kind of like balance. Okay, it's like healing. It's water. Water represents healing. You have both tried to either move forward, move away from each other, but haven't been able to. With the Five of Swords, the issue has been ego conflict, but now this is coming to an end. I'm getting 6 weeks being relevant in your case, but like I said, this is July, August, September, that can happen across this time. But this is very interesting to see that something from your past is coming, and whether or not they have confessed to you, there is a message right here from their side. So ego is maybe keeping them apart, but now that energy is shifting. Let's see what do we have in our charms. Let's see. Okay, let's see what do we have as words. You can of course make a lot of words than I can. Sometimes those words could be more meaningful for you. In the previous reading, I got like fated and torch as the two words. Very targeted, like very clear words we could make, and like all the sense, it was making all the sense as well. Okay, let's see what do we have here. We've got too many. I'm getting held. Okay, and held here is kind of giving me like you held each other based on your emotions. I'm getting like I'm kind of picking up on this, on the energy of this person. They are kind of sensing that you held them through certain situations. It's possible. Okay, like you held each other in a way, or you've been holding on to each other. That's also something like I can make hold as well. I'm gonna put both these here because I'm getting that, and it's also kind of giving me an energy that you both want to reach out to each other, like it's been enough, you know, like when you feel that okay, I can't live without you, or something like that energy. That's possible. We're getting D, K, and okay, find. Okay, we'll see what that means. Some of these could also be initials. Even though I can make some words, I'm not kind of resonating with that. I'm feeling that there is one more word that I have to make, which kind of means something. Like I keep getting this nudge in my head. It's like there is one more word that I have to make, and it is important for you. I'm kind of getting stable as a word. I know I see L here, so I'm going to try stay. A, B. Okay, we've got it because I kept hearing this word stable. Okay, so stable. And let's just take this E for now. Stable. You hold each other. You are like the stability for each other, and you've worked on your emotions, I feel, because the Queen of Cups, King of Cups as an energy is like when you start stabilizing yourself in your emotional capacity. You know, you're not as impulsive, you're not as turbulent, you're kind of stable and you hold your ground. Ground is also a word I am getting. I know that there is no G probably here, but I am getting ground as a word. I got the heart here again. So there is definitely love in this connection. Like I said, these can be initials. Stable is important. Okay, I guess this is the right spelling, because from the angle from where I see it, it's like, you know, you can see it from the top. I have to see it from a different angle. But yeah, I think the word is stable either ways. Okay, that's what I'm getting. And I'm also getting that you worked on grounding each other and for your own self, which is why hold. Like you hold your ground and you've taken your time, and now you're ready to find each other again, you know, to go back to each other. Okay, and back is also a word I am getting, but you know, I don't think there is a C. So something I am getting that some of you can make more. Okay, and whatever word you're able to make is very relevant for you. I am still getting that there is one more word, and I just don't know what that word is. Okay, so this reading will go really long if I just keep trying, but I think that the person for whom this word is, particular word is, I don't know, like I ended up making read again, some text, some message, something. It can be something in regards to that, something. Yeah, like find, read, stable and hold. Think of it like some treasure hunt, you know, trying to decipher what it is. But I'm getting like you'll find each other again, and you'll hold each other again, and you're stable, and you help each other become stable, and you're able to read each other, or that you will be communicating. I'm kind of getting that as a sign. So this is a very interesting, beautiful, very light reading in comparison to pile number 1. They were a bit intense. So if you resonated with this and this reading made sense to you, then please do like, share, subscribe. And if you already follow me on Instagram, thank you so much for being a part of my family. It means a lot to me. And yeah, thank you for coming in. And if you like this pendant, it's available on my website. The link will be in the description box below, and I will see you next time. Thank you for subscribing, thank you for supporting. Lots of love and all the best, and definitely do comment if this resonated, and if you hear back from this person. Thank you so much. Bye. Right. Hello, pile number 3. This is your reading. Welcome. You chose this beautiful rose quartz ring. I love this ring. You can wear it in this finger, or you can also wear it in your ring finger. You can wear it in your index finger, because this is for Jupiter, and Jupiter supports your love life, and it is helpful. I'm just trying to adjust it because you can actually adjust the ring based on your finger. And yeah, this is how it looks. I love it. I don't know, I kind of like crystal jewelry, and I really find it sort of chic sometimes. I find it attractive. I have some very nice pendants as well, that are those are gemstones, so you can wear it based on your kundli. But like emerald is and opal are such that you can wear just for Venus and for Mercury, which is very helpful. But again, like I said, you should get your kundli checked first for gemstones. But these are semi-precious crystals, and you don't need to get your kundli checked for these. So this is the rose quartz and this is the ring, and you chose this card. We'll see this at the very end. We'll start with your astro dice and see what is coming in your energy, and then we'll check the Astro-Tarot as well. Okay, like which planet is there. Okay, we've got Taurus, 5th house, and we got Mercury. 5th house. 5th house is fun. 5th house is education. 5th house is romance. We see the 7th house with for marriage, and we see the 5th house for the love connections. Okay, so 5th house and Mercury here, kind of giving me that you could be a Gemini, or you could have a 5th house placement of Mercury. You could enjoy life, like, you know, you could be someone fun loving or playful or childlike, at least on the outside, or there's a part of you who's childlike as well. Fifth house, Mercury, again for education, for business, for stock market, very good. It's very good placement. So if you are if you're trying to do something within the stock market, this is a good energy for that. Within the field of marketing or communication, you could also be doing that. Now with the Taurus energy here, Taurus represents like the fixed, it's a fixed sign, and it's a sign of Venus. And Taurus is usually, you know, high-headed, not high-headed, like they're very targeted in life, that this is what I want, and they go after it, and they're very, I'm not getting the right word, they're not high-headed, strong-headed, okay, because it is also represented by the bull's head, you know, so it's like they're very clear in their mind, and this is what they want, and they kind of go in that direction. With the fifth house of Taurus and Mercury being placed here, you could be going after something in your love life, or the fifth house, like I said, could be education. It is also for stock market. It is also for creativity. You could be an artist, or okay, artist, sometimes people get confused. What is art? Art is anything that is done creatively. Cooking is an art, singing is an art. If I spread the tarot deck very beautifully here, which I will now when I spread the cards, that is also an art. You can be a poet, you could be someone who's a creative problem solver. That is also something. You could be someone who has good knowledge of aesthetics, interior designing, something to do with aesthetic is also what I am getting. That is what fifth house is, creativity. It's also children, so you could be a teacher, you could be teaching people, or children, it could be directly in regards to your own children, like this reading could be education. Yeah, that is what the fifth house represents. And Mercury here in the fifth house is very comfortable, because fifth house is ruled by, in the native Kalpurush Kundali, is ruled by Leo, the sun, and Mercury is like the prince. It's like a little prince, and Mercury is playful and is very guided, protected by the sun. Okay, so what I'm getting in your case is that here, if it is that you want to kind of go forward in some direction, you want to take charge, you want to move forward, whether it is in regards to business, I'm getting for some of you could be business, but even if it is in your love life, things are going to be positive. But what I'm getting with the Taurus energy here, don't be very rigid in your approach. Okay, the next 3 months, July, August, September, don't be very rigid in your life. Okay, kind of flow, try to have fun. Don't be like, this is what I want and this is how I'm going to be. Don't use that approach, because I'm getting like a little bit of fun, a little bit of playfulness, a little bit of learning is needed, okay, before you kind of reach whatever your goal is, because as Taurus, you definitely have something going on in your mind. Yeah, so that's what it is. Okay, it doesn't mean that you're necessarily a Taurus. It just means that right now your mind is fixated on something. So don't be very rigid about it. Try to play your cards, try to, you know, test the field, try different approaches, see where you go with it. Okay, let's see. We've got bottom of the deck, Mercury and Jupiter. Okay, Mars and Neptune. Neptune has come in each pile, because this is a time where you could be getting a lot of dreams and visions, very vivid dreams, you know, when you kind of remember, they're clear, similar sort of dreams. Please pay attention to those dreams, because they're trying to communicate. There is it's a sign for something. Okay, Moon. Interesting. So let's start with Mercury here, because we got Mercury here as well. Okay, Mercury is with Jupiter, education, learning, something in regards to whatever your current situation is, you need to learn something more. You need to gather some knowledge, and which is what the 5th house also represents, knowledge. 5th house is also the past life punya. Whatever you carry from your past life is punya, is also seen from your 5th house. It's also giving me that the people who've chosen pile 3 and you're listening to this, you have some past life punya. So a lot of times we only talk about the past life debts, you know, the karmic debts. But in your case, I'm getting some punya. Some knowledge you have gathered in your past life, you have come with that knowledge in this life, okay? And one of the core purpose for you is to offer that knowledge to the world, okay? Like I said, you could be into teaching, but when I say teaching, teaching doesn't necessarily mean you're a teacher in the most conventional sense. Teaching can also be what people, you know, do on YouTube. They try to tell you. Teachings can also be on life. There are so many astrologers who start teaching courses within their fields. Now those are also teachers. And again, you may have that knowledge, whether you have chosen the profession of kind of sharing that knowledge with people professionally. I am getting that you already do that in some way or form, or you could benefit a lot from that, and in the next 3 months you're going to start doing that, or start feeling the need to do that. Like you're getting some light, okay? Something is happening in regards to that particular part of life. With Mars and Neptune here, Mars is, and we have to focus on the number as well, 4-4. Mars is ambition, Mars is passion, Mars is drive, and Neptune is intuition. You have the ambition and you have the intuition. Again, I'm getting you creative people who have past life punya, and you've got a high intuition. Moon here, intuition. And moon is not afflicted. There's no planet coming here. Moon is in the full moon state. Intuition is high. You're creative. You have an idea of what it is that you want to do in your life and how you can share that with the world. Please go forward and do that. There is a very blessed timeline, and I'm going to say for the next 5 months for you to explore and go out in the public also, okay? I am getting that, because teachings, sharing, education, if you feel that, I'm also getting that probably in the next 3 months you are going to gather more knowledge. So if you feel that you are missing out on some knowledge before you can finally go out there and teach people or share your knowledge with people, or again, like I'm emphasizing that teaching doesn't necessarily mean teaching in the most traditional conventional sense. I'm saying teaching can also be, you want to create content and you're great with, let's say, organizing things around, and you start making content on that because you've been feeling the need to do it. Or that right now you are in your prime fertile period, both biologically possible, but also to create something. Like right now your creative juices are flowing. Like I just heard the bell. It's like you are being nudged, you're being given a nudge to kind of create something, create, build, create. And if you feel annoyed and exhausted and irritated frequently, please understand that you're wasting this energy of Mars, which is ambition and drive, which is giving you the creative ambition, because you're not doing something about it. That can sometimes make a lot of people angry and frustrated. Let me just see who's at the door. So don't let your creative juices or the ambition or the drive that is constantly nudging you to do something in your life pass by, okay? This is very important for you, okay? And for people who feel that this is not resonating, you can definitely go ahead and check the pile 1 or 2, because sometimes our intuition is not as aligned, because this reading is kind of very different from pile 1 and 2. Pile 2 was more on love, pile 1 was like, you know, life, and pile 3 is also like that. And for people who are resonating, I strongly suggest check pile number 1 also after this. Okay, let's see what is going on. The numbers 444 very relevant for you. You can also see the numbers 333 or 369. That's a magic manifestation number, 369. You can see, you may be getting some hints, signs through these numbers and signs as well. Let's see what else. Okay, here we got 2 already. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, 8 of Pentacles. Building. It's literally matching the energy. Building, you know, it's like Karigar. Imagine this is a limited edition tarot deck. In the native tarot deck, this is 8 of Pentacles is shown as someone who has a hammer and a nail and is constantly whatever it is called, right, trying to build something. Okay, this is an energy where you have to build and you have to put effort into it, and you are going to do it. Okay, next 3 months being very relevant for you. Right now, Mercury, by the way, Mercury and Jupiter, important for you to note, Mercury and Jupiter are showing conjunct here in Cancer, and they're actually conjunct in Cancer right now as we're doing this reading. And Mercury is in a retrograde, okay, which means that whatever you have been thinking, you've been thinking for a while, but now you're going to execute that, because if you don't, you're going to feel turbulent. Your intuition, everything around you will start focusing on that. You should build, you should create, you should do this. It's going to knock constantly, and if you don't do that, it's going to be annoying for you. Because the moon twice, the moon energy, your intuition is very high, very, very high right now. And I'm also getting the full moon energy here. Your full okay, one more thing you have to see, this is also Cancer. Yeah, this represents moon in Cancer. Very interesting energy right now. Okay, the moon, the full moon, you have to pay attention to the full moons that are happening, more so in July and August. There is a shift coming into your life. Your intuition will get very, very strong. For many of you, I'm getting that your intuition is naturally very strong, and there is a past life punya that you have carried into this life, and you sort of know that. You sort of know that, even though yes, you could be very emotional, you could be big time empaths, like you empathize with people a lot and you feel emotional for them, like you carry the load of people as well. Okay, and that's also something you have to find and learn and see how you can connect. Because I just stopped talking because I was right now in my mind, like I started seeing Ganeshji, like the Ganesh idol. My mind just had that image. For many of you, you can visit that Siddhivinayak temple if you're very confused. You don't necessarily have to, but I'm just getting that, so I'm going to say it. You could be a MULANK 5, or you're resonating with this Gemini energy, Virgo. But like do some Ganeshji chants, okay? Like Om Gan Ganpate Namaha. Because if there are any obstacles, any confusions, I am getting like Ganpatiji wants to help you. And I usually never name any gods or deities, or I never do it. But I felt so strongly called, and it could be like it's just meant for 1 or 2 person who's actually listening to this reading. Could be for just 1 person. I don't know. But it is important. And Mercury is also ruled by Ganpatiji, and this could be something this could open up something for you. That's all I can sense. Okay, let's see now. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands mean like you are on a scale of like 10, you have reached 9. 10 is where you can just go ahead and begin something. But you know, when we are at 9, that's when we are the most nervous. When you know that this is like imagine you're going for an interview, or you're going for public speaking, or even if you're going to collect some award. It's just that the moment you know that you're next, you start getting nervous and you start feeling that, okay, I don't know how it is going to go. Am I going to be good or not? Even though you've practiced, even though somewhere deep inside you know that you're capable, but there's a part of you that'll feel like, I don't know, is it going to work out for me or not? And that is what I'm getting in your energy. But you don't have to be scared, and probably that is why I got the energy of the deity calling for you. But trust your intuition, don't trust your mind. Your intuition is your strength. Your intuition is your strength. And how do you differentiate between your intuition and your mind? Your intuition is very subtle and it is very polite. It doesn't scare you. Your mind is constantly going to badger you, like, oh, you're not enough and you won't be enough and this will not happen and nothing has ever happened. That's the mind. The intuition might kind of say like, maybe if you try this, it can actually get better. And the intuition is always very subtle, and yet you can hear it, but it's not repetitive. Your mind is repetitive, okay? That's how you kind of differentiate between your intuition and your mind. And your intuition is very loud. You should be able to differentiate and you should be leveraging it, because like I said, past life punya, past life punya. 6 of Pentacles, yes, gifts. You have the universal gifts. You are meant for something more. Pile number 3, whatever it is that you're doing in your life, take my word for it, you're meant for something big in life. You have a higher purpose, a higher calling. You have a gift. I'm getting empathy is your biggest gift. You can understand people, you can understand and help people. You've got the knowledge also. For some of you, if you actually want to get into the field of energy work, light workers, you could be a light worker as well. This is a very, very different form of energy. Helping people, teaching people, understanding people. It's your strength, okay? And you should leverage that strength. Ace of Wands, perfect. Page of Wands, wow. Ace of Pentacles, oh my God. Oh my God. Ace of Pentacles, start. Ace of Wands, just start. Ace of Wands, Wands is like the fire, the ambition, just start. It's like the creativity, just start. And if you're worried that whether or not this can actually give you money, this is a sign that this can be very fulfilling for you. And with the Page of Wands, it's like a message, like you'll receive a message in regards to this. Even this reading is a message in regards to this, because I don't have to tell you what it is about. You already know, or you will know in near time. The next 3 months, you will be guided into this, like towards this, no matter how hard you try not to, just in case. You will be guided into this. Okay, let's see what are the letters we can draw from here. What are the words? Okay, I'm gonna try some more. The heart, follow your heart. We have to see this message also. Let's see. New beginning, a new adventure waits. Embrace it, live your dreams passionately. Oh my God, this is, what else do you need as a sign? I mean, what else do you need as a sign to just start? This is a new beginning for you. And okay, now just I see it. Okay, 1 second. This card is a dove, you know, but it's also an angel and it's white. Please do comment, whoever is in pile 3. I feel like you have angel support, so much angel support. You have past life punya as well. Like, you are good people. Pile number 3, you're very good people, and the world can benefit from you. You're very pure souls. Like, you have a white aura. You're very pure in your energy. And sometimes, you know, the thing with white is, and I just want to tell you this, with the moon and the empath card, like, you know, you're empath, you have a lot of empathy inside you. White absorbs all colors, okay? And there is a, probably with this Mercury, Jupiter and the learning here, you need to learn to protect yourself as well. You are amazing as empaths. You understand people, you can sympathize with people, you can help people, but learn how to protect yourself as well, okay? Because white can absorb everything. Yeah, when you are so pure, sometimes you can absorb the pain of people to a point where it starts to burden you. don't let that happen. Okay, this is very important for you. You should definitely use rose quartz and amethyst for your emotional healing. Okay, whether you wear it as a bracelet, a ring, or even pendants, you should do that. This will help you. And let's see what are the messages we have for you. I'm also getting it as a message, so I'm going to say it. You should stay near the water. When I say stay, I just mean to say you should travel, take some time out and travel near the water. Water will always charge you, it'll heal you. Okay, let's see, we have, these can be initials as well, and let's see what are the messages we are getting. For some reason I'm getting house. I don't know if that's relevant here, but I'm going to say house. Now house can mean quite literally your home, so you could work from home, you can start from home, you could start something, or that you have, like house, I'm getting like you can be like as a house, you know, there is stability in a house, and there is comfort in a house, and there is strength in a house, and the foundation. I'm getting that you are building that foundation, that strength within these 3 months. You will be building that for you, because house again is building. Now like I said, it could be you are into interiors, or you could be light workers, or just changing something within your house as well. Cleanse your energy. I'm getting that also. Cleanse your energy, cleanse your house. Don't carry anything that is from your past, from your exes, from people whose energy is not like good for you, or you don't want to carry. Don't carry. And use salt water shower, like shower with salt water, and also salt water mopping, like cleanse with salt water. Sprinkle some salt water in your house, cleanse your house. Okay, I'm getting like it could be something that needs to be cleansed. You can throw away some things, declutter your space, like make space for something, because something wants to come to you, and it's giving me house as the energy. Cleanse your house, make space for something new. And when you physically make some space for something new, you actually attract energetically. So whatever it is that you've been trying to work on will get attracted, will come into your life, okay, with this house energy here. Okay, let's see what else do we have. Like I said, these can be initials, and there are words that you can make a lot more than I can. Those words would be very relevant for you. The words I make are for the higher collective. I'm going to say feel. I don't see an L, but I see an empty letter here. And I'm going to say feel. You feel things very deeply, and that is why you need to protect yourself as well. And I'm getting that your home could be your sanctuary, okay? And that should feel like that. You should have a space, a corner, a person who you call home. It is very, very important for you. So please work on that part of your home, and keep it very clean and aligned. Like I said, you can use crystals, you can use salt, and rose water also. Sprinkle rose water as well. It really helps take up your vibrations. They uplift your vibrations a lot. What else do we see? In the previous readings, I could hear words, and then I was trying to make them. Let me see if I can do that here as well. I am getting eat. I don't know if it could be not very relevant for each of you, but for some of you, please take care of your eating habits as well, because you feel things very deeply. It can affect your digestive system, for which you have to ensure that you eat right, and that is also very important. And if you are into I'm just going to say it out loud, if you are some dietitian or you help people with these things, then also it could be a good time for you, so you can just start it. I think, yeah, these are the words that I am able to make, and I'm pretty sure you can make a lot more. Like I said, the words that you're able to make are meant for you specifically. These could be initials as well. Overall, I do feel that your reading is one of the most different and most unique than I've ever done, because never in my readings have I said past life punya, but I can see that in your cards, and you're very special people. And even though I can't see the word special, I'm going to want to make that special, so I'm going to write that you are a very special, unique set of people, and you're here to do something big in life. So definitely make the most of the blessings you have received. Be more aligned with spirituality and try to have a little bit more fun with the 5th house in Mercury. Try to take life a little lightly, flow with life, and moon represents flow with life. The more you flow with life, the more you will be able to get ideas, and that creation and the way you can build anything is by flowing. You cannot be rigid, so you should just flow in life and enjoy life. And this is something that I am getting for you. Pile number 3, I think this is, like I said, one of the most beautiful reading that I've done so far, actually in my career so far. So I think this is very, very beautiful. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe, and if you already follow me on Instagram, thank you so much for being a part of my family. I really, really appreciate that. And yeah, make sure to subscribe. And if you like this beautiful rose quartz ring, the link is in the description box below. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Thank you for joining me. Lots of love. Bye.